Good morning, guys. Today we're going to be trying out the Burt's Bees Goodness Glow Liquid Foundation. I purchased mine at Walmart. It cost me $15.49, I believe. Let's go ahead and see what they say on the website. This comes in 12 different colors, from the lightest being praline and the darkest being chestnut. So they do not have a huge variety of different colors, but there's, 10 in between those two colors. So I've got mine in 1025. So natural beige, which is the normal color that I try to go for if I can. Let's give it a shake. It seems a little watery. 98.9% natural full coverage liquid makeup, evens and smooths skin for a radiant, natural looking finish. Made with responsibly sourced Meadowfoam Seed, I think that's what it says, Meadowfoam Seed Oil, known for its moisturizing benefits. It gives you a beautiful result inside and out. Okay, it's formulated without parabens and fragrance. Dermatology tested, not tested on animals, so that's good. Shake well before using. Apply using fingers or your favorite application tool. So that's all it says. And then their website, it's $17. So at my local Walmart store, it is $15. So it's $2 cheaper, and I believe it's $17 on the Ulta website. Oh, so it comes with a pump. It has a cute little cap, and it's a glass container, and you get 1 fluid ounce, which is pretty standard. Does it lock? It does not lock, so it's just a regular cap. Let's go ahead and see. So, yeah, it's kind of thick. That was like 1.5 pumps there. I'm gonna go on this side here with the sponge, and then this side here with the brush. Actually, we'll do the brush first on this side. I do have a primer Smashbox Photo Finish here on all over my face, and then again, I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish minimizer, pore minimizer in just the center of my face here, just on my nose and then right here. So let's go ahead. I've got a clean brush. I'm just gonna dip it in here and let's see what this does. Now it does say it's a full coverage. Is this going to be too light? It looks like it might be too light, but we'll see. It doesn't have a scent, which is good. Alright, so this is what half of the face looks like with the brush. I think the brush did pretty good. It does look like it's kind of sticking in my pores a little bit, even with the pore filler. So I may go over this side here with the blender just to hopefully even that out. What is that? There we go. But we'll see. Okay, so I'm going to go on with the other side with the blender, and let's see what that does. So I'm going to try to do 1.5 pumps there. Alright, so there's the blender side. I feel like they both look really similar. Let me take this side here. It's sitting a little weird in the pores, and I don't know why. It's not sitting weird in my creases in my forehead here, so that's good. But I do feel like it is definitely emphasizing my pores a little bit. So, alright, this is what it looks like on the full face here. I'm gonna go ahead and put the rest of my makeup on and then come back and show you what that looks like. It's a little tacky right now, so I feel like I do need to set this foundation because I feel like if I don't set it, then it might move around a little bit. So I will be setting it today. I'm just gonna use the Naked Cosmetics setting powder to set it. I am going to use a little bit of Tarte Shape Tape under my eyes, just right here in this area, but I'm not going to go too far down so it doesn't compromise this foundation. It is 6:59 in the morning, so again, I'm running late like always. Alright guys, so this is the way makeup goes on top of it. I think makeup does okay. You do have to set this down. If you don't set it down, it probably will move around the makeup, which is what I discovered in some of the areas here. So you're going to want to set the whole face before you start putting other stuff on top of it. But other than that, it does pretty well. I think it worked really well with the Shape Tape under the eyes. It's not creasing or anything like that. Like I said earlier, I did set it with the Naked Skin setting powder, which is the one that I got in my my last Ipsy last month, which I do like that. And then I did use Anastasia Beverly Hills bubbly. As a highlight today, I used my Too Faced contour palette to contour. I did use the Candy Johnson under the eyes, the yellow one, and then I did use her eye palette for the eyes today. I used a Tarte eyeliner, a liquid eyeliner, and then I used Candy Johnson's melted lipstick in the color, what color is this? Freshly Baked for lipstick. So I'm gonna go ahead and head to work. Let's see how this foundation lasts throughout the day because I'm kind of curious. So far it's set in okay. I had to set it in order to hide my pores. So before I set it, you can kind of see it building in my pores, kind of like pooling up in there. And then I went ahead and set it really well, like really pressed the setting powder into my nose area and right here, and then it covered it up. So let's see what that does throughout the day because it may actually start separating in this area pretty quickly. I'm kind of nervous about that. So all right, I'm gonna go ahead and head to work because I have like 5 minutes before I have to leave, so I gotta get ready, and I will talk to you guys this afternoon with an update on the foundation at about 6 hours, and then at the end of the day we'll see how we actually like this foundation. So I'll see you guys here in a little bit. All right guys, it is now 1:07 in the afternoon. I am currently on my lunch break. We've had this foundation on for 6 hours, and so far I feel like it's doing okay. I'm definitely getting a little shiny in the middle of my forehead there. I'm just gonna take my blender here and just kind of pound some of those oils off and see what the foundation looks like after that. All right, as you can see, I do wear glasses, so you can see where the foundation has definitely came off on the glasses area, which is pretty normal for most foundations. I haven't found very many foundations that do not come off on this area with glasses throughout the day. I'm just gonna take my mirror here and see what it's looking like. So I feel like it's doing really well as far as coverage goes for the 6 hours that it's been on. The one complaint is that it definitely looks drying on my face. I'm gonna try to get as close as I can and zoom you in here, so hopefully you can see. So right there in the middle of my forehead, if you can see, it's not really clinging to the lines of my forehead, but it's definitely clinging to like dry patches on my forehead that normally don't look there when I wear a luminous or a hydrating foundation. And then right here, it's definitely clinging there, and in my pores it's also kind of gathering just a little bit there, but you have to be very close to me to see that or to notice that. So that's something to be aware of with this foundation, that if you have dry skin, it's probably not going to look the best on your skin, just because it does kind of cling to a little bit of skin after a couple of hours of wear time. As far as like the oils, it's keeping the oils at bay for the most part. The coverage is still really, really nice, and it's keeping my blush and my contour on really, really nicely throughout the day. So that is our 6 hour check-in. I'm gonna go ahead and head back to work here in a minute, and I'll come back again at the end of the day to see how well this lasts for another, 4 hours or so. So I'll see you guys here in a little bit. So it is now, what time is it? It is 5:24 in the evening. We've had this foundation on for 10.5 hours. I'm just gonna throw my hair up in a ponytail real quick because it is driving me insane. All right, there we go, much better. Okay, so foundation, it looks good. I think it looks really good at 10.5 hours. It's not breaking down or anything like that. The areas were at 6 hours that were kind of looking like dry with my oils. I think the oils made it kind of flatten out a little bit and look better than what it did a little bit earlier. But for the most part, the foundation has held up really well. There are some areas here where it's starting to disappear a little bit, but I was kind of bored all day and I did this for most of the day on my desk at work. while I was looking at the computer and doing things. So I feel like the foundation has lasted a good 10.5 hours. Probably will last another couple of hours before it really starts breaking up. My makeup still looks pretty much the same way it did this morning when I put it on. This area where most of the time I get breakdown in my face, for the most part, it doesn't look like it started to break down at all. So I would give this a good 10 out of 10. I think it's a good foundation. It's kind of a pricey foundation, but you can get better deals at Walmart. The Burt's Bees website itself, it's $17. I believe it's $17 at Ulta, and at my Walmart it was $15.48 or 49 cents, something like that. So I would try Walmart first. If you can't find it at Walmart, then go over to Ulta or Burt's Bees. But Ulta always has some really good sales, so you may be able to find a really good like half off sale on this at some point if you really want to give it a try. But I like it. I think it reminds me a lot of the new Peaches and Cream foundation from Too Faced. It's really similar to that on my face because it lasts really well, and I feel like it kind of looks similar to that. So if you haven't tried that one out yet and you wanted to try it but you didn't want to spend the $36 or $32 on it, I would try this one out because it's really similar to it. So aside from the scent, you're not going to get a scent with this one. This one doesn't have this one didn't have a scent. So try this one first and see what you think about it before you go and purchase that one. But Burt's Bees is a all-natural brand. They are cruelty-free as well. So give this a try and see what you guys think. Alright guys, I hope you guys like this review. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are. If you've tried it, what you think about it. If you haven't tried it, are you going to try it now that you've seen me have it on an all-day wear test? And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, now would be a good time to do so. I try to post at least 3 times a week, and one of those is usually some kind of review of some sort, most likely foundation review. So alright guys, I hope you guys have a great week. I'll see you guys on Wednesday or Thursday or Sunday, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.